Yeah. We'll just start. Ready?
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in this last week.
I hope you
appreciate
guys
that.
loved our little teasers.
Yeah.
Full disclaimer though, guys, we are so new to this and we are just trying to, I don't even know how to say it. We're just trying to put ourselves out there as moms, get a new hobby, start something new, and also share our struggles and experiences with everyone. And we want to hear everyone else's struggles and experience because no one's life journey of motherhood is the same.
Exactly that.
So
And it's a learning process. We got new
Fully.
mics, if you can't tell. It's hopefully crystal clear.
Yeah.
Because the mics I ordered before were super cheap. Because I was like, I'm going to go cheap. Because if this podcast doesn't work, and it's just like a weird
one-time
thing.
thing.
A one-time thing. I'm not wasting thousands of dollars. So I went cheap. And then my husband said, that's trash. That's going absolutely nowhere. He said, upgrade those mics.
Those quality of
Yeah,
voices.
he said, he was like, he put headphones on. I was sitting there trying to like edit it and he put headphones on and I said, oh, you hate me.
He said, yeah, that voice is ugly.
Yeah, he said, nails on a chalkboard. He told me to put
no.
headphones on and I said, I'm not putting on headphones. That makes my ears weird. And he said, you're going to make me do it? I said,
I guess.
I'm not the one with the issue. Who's the one with the issue?
That's so funny.
So go ahead and pause this, go put a load of laundry in because we are going to discuss motherhood and introduce ourselves because this is our first ever episode.
Yeah.
And I hope one day we're looking back at this episode and we're looking at it like, look, we were just babies. Look where we first started.
I know.
And not remember when we started a podcast and
remember that one time?
Remember that one time?
Where we sat in your downstairs
Your
living room?
basement, and we were
Yeah.
like, let's yap together and hopefully create something cool. And it just, yeah. But
yeah.
we are cousins that live literally next door to each other, not across the street, not a couple blocks, not around the corner.
Yeah.
Our fences connect. That is how much of neighbors we
We're
are.
also putting in a gate so our kids don't have to
Oh, yeah.
walk through the front yards.
No.
Just because, they're all small. So
Yeah,
we're just going to put a fence.
duh.
Yeah, duh. Just makes life so much more easier. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're going to put in a fence to connect our backyards and it's going to be a
gonna be
great
cool.
time.
It's going to be a good hangout.
Summer is going to be lit.
It's going to be real good because it's going to be right by the grill in my backyard with our little
Yep.
gazebo and grill area right next to the shop. I'm trying to convince them to make a whole man cave in the shop so that way
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, it's like the
just like
hangout
on it.
area. Yeah.
And then we need a hot tub. So we do need to convince them to get a hot tub.
Yeah,
That's all we need.
we're still working on the hot
Yeah,
tub.
we'll get a hot tub. Maybe if we start to get views and you guys start subscribing.
Yeah.
You need a hot tub? No, I'm kidding. No.
Y'all pay for a hot tub?
You guys gonna pay for a hot tub with us yapping?
Yo, an exclusive video of us yapping in the hot tub.
Hey! That's money.
That's money right there for sure.
But we randomly just thought of this podcast. I've been wanting to start one for a while. And I texted her. I feel like it was out of the blue. It was a random Thursday of
was.
literally last week. And I said, want to start a podcast? And she said, yeah.
I said, sure.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And then here we are. We bought the stuff. We went forward. We just started recording. And now we're making traction. And we decided we wanted a podcast about motherhood.
Yeah.
And get other mothers involved and just have them tell their experiences, again, like Deoni was saying, and just sit here and yap all as moms and talk about life.
Yeah,
and
it's just a good time to just sit back and relax and decompress.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, I hate drama of my own. But if you got the drama, I love to hear it.
I love to hear about your drama.
Yeah, not my drama. I don't want to be involved. But if you want to sit here and you want to drama it out, bring it on over.
I also am,
all about
I'm a very empathetic and sympathetic person, so I can see both sides of the story. Like, I can be like, ooh, I see where you're coming from, but then I also see where that person's coming from, and then maybe I'll help you find a happy medium in the middle. Meet in the middle.
Honestly, I won't be that great at, I don't know. I'm devil's advocate too. But what I believe in is ChatGPT because that's a great counselor. It has no feelings involved. So what I'll be great at is telling the scenario to ChatGPT and getting the results. and being like, oh, this is where you're wrong.
And then she
This
goes,
is where
"Copy,
they're
paste."
wrong. I go copy paste out of my mouth. Act like I'm like a counselor over here, like Dr. Phil. They're gonna be like, get off of here. And I'll be like, I just thought of it.
You know, actually, this came from my heart.
Yeah, this is coming from my heart. You're wrong, but the other person is a piece of shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, let's just dive right in. This is going to be our first video, so we want to introduce ourselves and kind of, I guess, like give a little backstory of each of us. You want to go first?
I can go first.
Yeah, go for it, girl.
So I am Miranda, and I'm a mom of 2 boys. I work full-time. I mom full-time, and then I just got done with school, so graduated.
Yes.
And then, which is going to be my whole personality for the next 2 weeks, and then I'll get over it. Once I get the actual piece of paper of like it being mailed out, it's in the mail. But once I get it, I think I'll be like, okay, cool, personality trait gone.
Yeah, chapter over.
Yeah, chapter over. No one else will hear about it ever again. But yeah, and I work full time, and then after that, my 5 to 9 is being a full time mom. I feel like I did it untraditionally because I met Alex when, well, right out of high school. I moved away, ended up coming back because I did not get rich and famous. That was the ultimate goal. But the weirdest thing is I don't have a talent. So I don't know why I went there thinking I was going to get rich and famous somehow with no, like...
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams. Because I went to Nashville, too. So I went to Nashville thinking I was going to get rich and famous. And what people would always ask me when I was working is like, oh, do you sing? Do you play an instrument? And I was like, no. Because I'd be like, I'm from
They're like,
Washington.
oh, an what is it? Inspiring actress, songwriter.
Yeah, they think I'm
And
over
you're
there
like,
for that.
no.
Yeah, I'm like, here I am. And that lasted 9 months. And then I moved back home because my husband now snapped me. And I won't tell you what he snapped me of. Oh, but it wasn't like that. Not like that, but like he snapped me and I said, oh, there's a chance. And so hung out with him once and he was like really like mysterious.
Wait, pause question. Did you, like, prior to that snap, did you find him attractive or did you know of him? And...
We worked together while I was in high school, while he was in college. Like, he just started college, so it wasn't weird. I was 17 and he was like a baby 19. No, I think he was 18.
Okay.
Maybe 19. Couldn't have been 19. He had to have been 18. And we both had relationships. So it was like he was just my night manager, like my coworker that I was just like, oh, he's so cute.
Aww.
Like, yeah, he makes sandwiches so good.
Just a little crush.
Just a little crush. He was my work boyfriend, even though I had a boyfriend. And I was very respectful of that. So, like, it was nothing more. And he will say I was annoying, and I was annoying to him. So, like, there was nothing there except, like, he looked at me as a coworker, and I looked at him as, like, smash, you know? But, like, I was... it was okay for me because he was older. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Then I moved away. And so I knew of him, and we worked together closely, and, like, but it was nothing but a friendship. And so when he snapped me, and I was now 19, and he was, I think, he was just turned 21. Or 22. No, he turned 20. He was just turned 22 when I moved back.
Oh, yeah.
But he was, like, mysterious. Like, always just, even when we worked together, so mysterious. And so when I came back, we hung out, and he drove, like, a lowered Volkswagen that was all blacked out, had tattoos and long hair, and, like, didn't talk about himself much. He just let me yap. And he drove a stick, and we were sitting in a parking lot, and I was like, I could drive that. And he's like, sure, try it. And, like, he looked over, and across the other parking lot was a cop, and he just literally was like, there's a cop. They don't like me. I got to get out of here. And he, like, got in the car and drove away. And I was like, oh, my God, is there a warrant out for his arrest? I was like.
He said they don't like me?
Yeah, got in the car, drove away. And I said.
They probably just knew his car.
Maybe. I don't know. Or he just is awkward and had no idea what to do and didn't know how to leave. So he's just like, I got to get out of here.
No
There's
goodnight
cops.
kiss?
Nothing. Just that. And then, like, I was like, oh, okay. But then I was like, that's the guy my dad warned me about. I'm going to go after him.
You said, yeah, check mark.
Literally.
She checked the box.
Yeah. So then after that, we never left each other's side. And I had my own place. And, like, slowly but surely, like, little things would just stay there. Like the toothbrush. And then the Xbox started coming a year later. That we just lived together. And we never wanted to get married. Never wanted to have kids. And then I loved his family and his nieces and nephews. So much
like babies.
Yeah, they were babies then. And I was like, okay. I was never a baby person either. So holding them, I didn't do much. Like
Yeah.
newborns scare me. And then I was like, you'd be a cool dad, and maybe I would be a good mom. Yeah.
So I like the way you look holding that baby.
Yeah. I was like, you ain't that bad. Then we had babies, and then we got married shortly after. And then now.
Most beautiful bride, by the way.
Stop it.
Stunning.
The wedding.
Dude, the pictures of you are my favorite.
I
And
know.
getting to see the boys in the pictures is.
Yeah. Like I always, sometimes I get kind of like nervous to express that, especially as a working mom, like in the work field, to say like, oh, I had babies and then I had marriage. Like it's kind of untraditional. I feel like it's more normalized now, but I still have that little like, should I say this? Like, I don't know, like how they're going to feel about it.
Yeah.
But I would not do it any differently.
Yeah.
Having them there to experience the wedding, and Franklin still remembers it and will talk about it.
Oh, that's cool.
Which he was just a baby too,
Yeah.
so he'll still talk about it. And that part right there, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad we did it. It wasn't everyone's normal, but I'm happy for it. And so, yeah. And then that's pretty much me. I feel like I'm not missing anything. I feel like I'm a type A mom.
Yeah.
And I know, like, and I have 2 boys, so, like, I feel like my dynamic at my household is so much different than this dynamic in Deani's household, because she'll express her kiddos. But, yeah, it's just AC/DC music all the time, and I feel like kind of numb. Like,
TNT.
yeah, like, they're doing things that I don't realize how numb sounds bad, but I'm just so used to the overstimulating and the
chaos.
craziness
Yeah.
that I don't realize it until people that have older kids or my sisters come over and they're like, is he supposed to be doing a front flip off of the couch? And I'm like, no, but let's see how this works out.
He said he wanted to do parkour.
Yeah,
so,
literally.
Wait, no, you have to tell them about the story about Casey. How you found him the other morning.
Oh, how I found him the other morning. Oh my gosh.
You have to tell that story.
Oh, it was terrifying. So she just had a birthday for one of her kiddos, and we're neighbors, so she showed up with like 2 boxes of Costco pizza and a whole, not even like the little cupcakes, the mega cupcakes.
I think you got at least 20.
At least 24. Like, it was
Yeah.
a big pack. And I'm trying to eat healthy, so I'm like, no sugar. And the boys, I'm like, they get sugar, everyone is screaming in my house.
Yeah.
But so it's been kind of just up on the counter, and I'm getting ready. I'm waking up early. Or no, Casey woke up early, came into my bed, and I'm like, oh, I just have like 10 more minutes. I'm just going to lay here. And he gets out, and he's really quiet. And Frankie...
Red flag number 1.
Red flag. But I thought he got into Frankie's iPad, and lately he's learning how to use that. And I'm like, okay, whatever. If that like gets me 10 more minutes, cool. So he's super quiet. And so I come out thinking he's on the tablet. And I come around my hallway into my kitchen, and I go to get my water filled up, and he's standing covered in frosting on the chair in the dining room, and I don't notice it, and I'm just sitting there, and then I look over, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm like, what the, like, I'm like terrified, because I thought it was, Sinister, the like little like,
Oh, yeah.
Insidious, no,
Yes,
Insidious,
Insidious.
the little demon thing, that's what he looked like on the table.
cupcakes were black frosting.
Yes, and white. So he's
Yeah.
covered in white and black frosting, and I'm like, oh my God, there's the demon in my house. So I look over and I'm like, ah! And he's looking at me like, because he's on his 3rd cupcake. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning, and he's eating 3 cupcakes, and I'm like, oh. And that didn't just happen once. I didn't learn my lesson, because then like 2 days later, did the same thing. I wake up, he's quiet, and I thought, oh, he's fine,
the
he's fine,
iPad.
just 5 more minutes. I get up, he's pushed the chair over to the counter, and now he's on his 2nd one, and I'm like, oh. But it gets him up, and he was ready for his day, so I was like,
I'm pretty sure he had a bomb nap after.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
had to have. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's my crazy one. He loves Ka-Chow, so he dressed me. I'm wearing Lightning McQueen sweatshirt.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Super exciting. And I feel like I have some vulnerable, but we'll get there. Once you know my personality, maybe I'll open up.
Yeah.
I'm a closed book. I'm not an open book like Deani. I'm like a...
Yeah, no, I'm a fully open
She'll
book
be like,
type of
where
girl.
do you want me to start? And I'm
Yeah,
like...
I'll give you the first 100 pages in 10 minutes.
Where I'm like a Dark Knight that just doesn't express it. Like, no one
Yeah.
even knew I was in school for the longest time. Until I literally finished, and they said,
I'm not
you're
gonna lie.
in school?
I think you told me, I want to say a year before you finished.
Yeah,
Because
I told
I
you
was still
soon.
living in
Yeah.
Tennessee, and you were just like, oh yeah, I gotta finish school. And I said, huh?
Yeah, you said when?
I said, when did you start school is
Yeah.
a better question
Yeah.
because no one knew about this.
No one did. It was very low key. I keep it very quiet,
Yeah.
and especially my vulnerability. I'm like, I don't cry much.
Yeah, not a sensitive Nelly over here. Me,
Oh.
if I see you cry, I'm crying. I don't even know what you're crying about, but I will cry with you.
Yeah, what are you crying for? Like, what? Do I cry? Are we crying?
What are you crying for?
What? Yeah, what are you crying? Why are you crying? I'm like, why are you crying?
No, all of my friends know this. I am the most sensitive person
Yeah.
ever. And it's
Get into
not like,
you. Get into you. Tell them about
yeah,
you now.
okay, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Deani, I am a mom of 3 girls, happily married, love my husband. It's gonna be 8 years that we've been married in February, I think, which is crazy. But yeah, we met. My husband was in the military, and he was stationed in my hometown where I was from, born and raised, and wasn't really looking for anything serious. I was a college student, just got my first car, was working. I was trying to hoe it up. If we're being so honest, I was trying.
Same with me.
Keyword.
I tried to.
Keyword trying. Got Tinder. Shout out to Tinder. That's how we met. He likes to say it was through Snapchat, but technically our first messages were on Tinder, and then I left him on red.
As you should.
And then my friend had him on Snapchat, and I had my husband's friend on Snapchat, and they were in Vegas together, and I was like, look at this really fine white dude. And then she was like, oh, no way, I have his friend on Snapchat, which was my husband, also super fine white dude. And so I was like, yeah, give me his snap. Got his snap. He added me right away, messaged me. He's like, hey, left him on red. I was like, don't got the time, dude. Next morning, literally at like 10 in the morning, he messages me again. Hey. I was like, oh, damn, well, I can't be rude and leave him on red again. So I messaged him. Fast forward, we're just talking, messaging. I do realize I'm talking to him and his friend, but it took them about like a week to notice. I think they were coming back from like Flagstaff, and they're like sitting in the back of the car, and they're like, hey, I'm talking to this girl from Yuma. And he was like, yeah, same. And then they show a picture of me, and he's like, that's the same girl I'm talking to.
The fucking same girl. We're talking to the same girl, same girl.
I don't know that song.
Oh, I'm gonna have to play it. Oh gosh.
But yeah.
Keisha. It's.
Who's it from?
Oh god, I can't think of it. We talking to the same girl, same girl.
I literally don't know that song. No.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to show you this after this. I can't remember who sings it.
Because that's actually really funny. That's like
so,
Jalen's song.
Me, me. I'm gonna play it all the time.
Yeah.
Sit out your window. Same girl, same girl.
That's
God.
funny. I need to know. I need to hear it.
Okay.
But yeah. So then my husband and his friend, I guess, like made a bet to see who could like take me out first or something.
Take you out first. They said,
yeah.
Let's buy her dinner.
And I said, yeah. Literally, I was on the same page. I was like, yeah, let's go out.
You said, I don't care.
But then my husband messaged me. He was like, yeah, let's hang out. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, oh, by the way, can you pick me up? Because I don't have a car. And I was like, I guess. Yeah. I was like, I guess.
Red flag, first of all. Now that I'm processing it, you should have said,
well, I guess it's a normal thing for the guys there because one, like our town is so small, and obviously like Uber and like Lyft was like a big thing. So like they were like, oh, who needs a driver's license?
And you were like, I'll just fix him.
Yeah, and then I said I will fix him, and lo and behold, I did. He got his license.
He did.
But yeah, and so we went out on a date, and then we both looked at each other and said, hey, we don't want nothing serious, and we were like, okay, cool, deal. But then 5 months down the line, we're still hanging out every day. And all of his friends were like, you got a girlfriend? And he's like, no, I don't. And I was like, yeah, I don't have a boyfriend. And then like 2 weeks later, I think he asked me out on February 24th. That's when we started dating.
Is that Valentine's Day?
No, it's on 14th is Valentine's Day.
Close enough. Loser.
He was 10 days late. How
He's
rude.
Say, you keep bashing me on that podcast, Brandon. It hurts my feelings. No, I'm kidding.
And then you're going to say, loser.
Loser. No, he's literally my twin. So
no, they're literally twins. So I don't even know if we said that. So my husband is her cousin.
Oh, I was going to make them think we were cousins this whole time.
Oh, no, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry.
We
are actually just twins. But no, yeah. So my husband and her are the cousins. They are 7 days apart. They are the twins of the family.
We are.
Yeah, they're 7 days apart. Yeah, and literally copy and paste of each other.
Yeah, both Capricorns.
Yeah, same personality. Like, it's crazy. It is actually
It's like
insane.
I'm talking in the mirror.
Yeah, it is.
And so then when we're in the same house, I feel bad for her because, oh man, not to get sidetracked, but like, she's going to go to her husband and be like, you're so fucking annoying. And then come to me and I'm going to be like, emotions?
You really want to come here?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to be like, there.
Are you done yet?
Like
and then you'd be like, are you done yet?
Yeah, I'm like, can I just like.
Did you get it all
Yeah,
out?
I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. I'm going to try, though. I'll try. With you, I could do that.
Yeah, no, seriously.
With you, I
wait
could do
till you
that.
see my emotionalness come out.
But then I'm going to rage because it's my cousin. And like, my cousin and I, we grew up, because my mom moved away when I was younger, but like, we grew up majority of our like childhood.
Yeah.
When I think I moved away in like kindergarten. So from like birth, not bellies, because
they lived together. I think.
Yeah, my mom and his mom lived together, got pregnant at the same time. Bellies, we were twins outside the womb, literally laid together, like had changed diapers at the same time. So birth, no, bellies all the way till kindergarten. We were BFFs, inseparable. Yeah. So like if you come to me and you are crying, I'm just going to go grab a frying pan. I'm going to beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, ask questions later.
Yeah, because that's just our He doesn't fight back. He never did.
Yeah, facts.
Because he was told not to hit me because I'm the girl.
Because you're the girl.
Yeah, but I really took advantage of that.
I mean, now he's like equal rights.
Yeah. Yeah, well, now he might hit back. And I'll play the victim. Call 911 right now.
Help me.
I had fallen and can't get up. But keep going. Talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
How he was a woozer.
Yes,
no,
I'm just kidding. No, he wasn't.
No.
Yeah, we didn't really expect anything to come from it, but I just started getting more and more serious. And then he was like, this is literally how he asked me. Hey, if we're still together in July, do you want to like go to my family reunion with me? And I said, first of all, horrible way to propose the question, but sure, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
And then
still together.
Yeah,
you know I do love family reunions.
Still together. Like, I was like, whoa. I was like, that's like what do you not see? Do you not see this going anywhere?
Yeah.
Even though 2 days ago you just asked me to be your girlfriend, that's kind of crazy.
He said, if you're still hanging,
yeah,
I guess you could go.
But so we came to Seattle.
And you came to me because I saw you
Yeah.
guys then.
Oh, and then we flew into Seattle, met his whole family. Then we 14-hour drive to Idaho. Let's just say it was like, if you've seen the movie Get Out, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Me? Surrounded by my husband's entire family. It was a little creepy.
Probably in the west side.
It was a little creepy.
But
we were in the middle. We were at like
Idaho side?
No, it was the Shown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoops. Edit.
Well,
Bleep. Yeah. But
the side. Okay.
Yeah, and so we were also staying at like this like church camp. The only place I got like reception was in the freaking main hall bathroom. That's the only place I got reception. It was
not invited.
Not gonna
different
lie.
side of the family.
A little scared.
And it was the dad's side of the family.
Yeah, it was.
I'm the mom's side of the family, so
Yes.
that speaks volumes.
Yes,
I'm mom's side. This is dad's side.
Yeah, this
so
was dad's side of
it
the
probably
family.
was Get Out.
Yeah,
Your version
I'm
of
not.
Get Out.
I'm literally not joking.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna gaslight you.
Yeah,
or
no, it literally
trying-
was.
Yeah.
But I had a great time. Then we got to drive. I got to meet his mom. So I met his whole family, all his siblings. My husband is 1 out of 10 siblings. Like, he has a lot of siblings.
Big family.
Big family. It was a lot, but I literally love each and every one of them so much. They're literally my siblings now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then his mom, when I first met her, one of the things she said to me was, oh my God, when are you guys gonna have babies? And I said, my girl, I've only known your son for like 9 months.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, a full year later, they're coming to Arizona to meet their new grandbaby.
I know.
Which is my oldest.
Oh,
yeah, I was pregnant. I was like 35 weeks pregnant the second time.
My sister's graduation.
Yeah, the second time we saw each other, I was like, hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
All pregnant.
But it's like, we've only met each other a couple times, which is kind of crazy. We live next door to each other.
I think
we've met like 3.
Yeah, a total of 3 times before we
But like
face to face.
like
Because
had
we
actual,
FaceTimed all the time.
Yeah, like I'd call her about everything and she'd call me about everything, but we never like had like hangout sessions, let alone
Oh my God,
being neighbors.
I just thought of that. That's crazy.
Yeah. But like absolutely the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like
No, literally, like she is one of my like it's like a built-in best friend now because
oh, for sure. Like we're
not getting rid of me.
literally moms next door. We parent each other's kids.
Yep.
And they call
Those
me
are
Auntie
my
Zing.
sons.
Yeah.
I only have 3 daughters, guys. So everything in my house is girly. Everything in my house is pink.
Which is the exact
And then
opposite of
my
mine.
little Casey dude comes over and he says, "Ka-chow," and I said, "Let's go."
Yeah, you said they showed up the other day. Well, Jay calls me, most guy ever, and he says, "Yo," and I say, "What's up?" He says, "What's Casey size?" I said, 3T. He said, "Frankie's?" I said, like 5T, extra small, depends on where you are. He said, "K." I said, "K." He said, "Bye." I said, "Love you. Bye." See you later. Bye. They show up, sweatshirts, swagged out in Minecraft, and obviously Lightning McQueen gear. And that's just how it is. Like,
Yeah.
The girls who come over, I got her middle child, Winter. I got her a new nail set, and so they all came over, and Casey and Eliza are at the table, and I'm doing something like cooking.
I think you were cooking, yeah.
Yeah, and I look over, and Casey's covered in blingy nails, and he goes, "Mom, am I so pretty?" I said, "Absolutely, baby. Those are so pretty." And Eliza's just laughing, the oldest, like dressing up her little brother. Girl stuff is literally what I thought.
She's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
She's like,
she said, "I'm gonna do your makeup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in a dress."
And Casey's like, "What is this?"
Yeah, Casey's like, "Oh, this is so much
Yeah,
fun."
he's like, "I'm just gonna go along with it."
Yeah.
He doesn't even know. But it's so cute. But yeah, a mom of 3 girls, ages ranging from 6 to 1. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I literally love my family with everything.
And say what you do. Devote your whole life to it.
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Stay with your goddamn chef.
This is what I do, and I wouldn't have it any other way. My oldest daughter, she's getting into all the sports and activities, and making friends, and it literally, like I said, I'm a fully open book. I suffer with severe anxiety and depression. And as an anxious mama, I watch my daughter go to school and I just go, "Oh my God, I hope she makes friends. Oh my God, I hope she has someone to sit with at lunch." That's all I think about. And I literally get to see like drop her off and like 3 girls run up to her going, "Oh my God, Eliza," and they hug. And they're just besties, and
she's invited to every
she's
birthday
invited
party.
to birthday parties.
It's been like a month of school, if that.
Yeah.
And she's already gone to 2.
Yeah.
And had a play date.
Yeah, and we just got back from a play date. I have the cutest pictures
of
the girls. Yeah, dude. It was so much fun. But oh my God, it's so weird getting to see what you have created go out into the world, and now they get to create themselves, and I just get to be there to witness and help her through everything in life. And yeah, my kids are my pride and joy. I love my husband so much, and yeah, my family is just everything to me,
which is such a crazy dynamic, because Jay and I, like, we've been twins, and then I say separated, like we got like went into orphanage and got separated. Yeah. Like people took us from our homes, but I mean, as a kid, that's how it felt. Like, it was pretty traumatizing. But we got separated at kindergarten age, and then her kids are all a year older than mine, and it almost feels full circle because they moved from Tennessee recently, and Eliza's a year older, and it's almost like Jay and I all over again, but where we would have left off.
Yes.
Like, when I left, that's where we're like seeing what would have panned out if we didn't move.
Your childhood being close together.
So it's like almost like a closure for that book, and like my inner child is like
healing watching
You're
it.
doing it.
Oh,
and
that's
I'm like,
so cute.
But then I watch them together, and there's times I feel so bad for Deani because she has no idea what's going on, and she's probably looking at it and she's like, "Why is Franklin chasing Eliza like a serial killer?" And it's because it gives me flashbacks to my childhood of when JJ would get so angry at me for doing something. Like, I would do something just
picking
to
on
piss
him
off,
yeah,
and he'd get to the point where he starts hissing and foaming at the mouth, and I would like get a rush. I'd be like, oh my God, yes, I'm going to die. Like, this is go great.
Yes, he's chasing me.
Yes,
He's
and
gonna
it,
get me.
fighting for my life. And then
Yeah.
I see it, and I'm laughing so hard uncontrollably when I shouldn't be. Everything in me is like, stop them right now.
The mom mode in her
Yes.
head is saying, stop
Motherhood's
it.
kicking in, but
Yeah.
my kidhood is like, oh my gosh, here it is, full circle.
Yeah.
Same humans, just a different lifetime. It's so
Yes.
weird. It is
It's so funny.
weird.
Yeah, all of our kids are 1 year apart.
Mhm.
It goes 6, 5, 4, almost 3,
I know.
and then a 1 year old.
I know.
A 1.5 year old. Yeah.
And it's so crazy. And they just recently moved, so he was stationed lots of places, and then they tried out Tennessee.
yeah.
And I didn't want them to.
I
I sat there. I
definitely-
tried to convince them. I was like, please move, please move.
Yeah,
I need you guys.
The
like,
thing is, though, I definitely knew Tennessee wasn't going to be, like, my forever home. I'm
Yeah.
glad I got to move back there because, funny story, I lived there for a little bit because of my oldest brother. We were trying to be closer to him, but then we ended up moving back to Arizona. And when I moved to Arizona, I started kindergarten there, and
Yeah.
everyone was like, you talk funny. Like, I
Yeah.
had an accent,
you
I
had
guess.
the draw.
Yeah, I don't know. I must have because we lived in Memphis.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, but it was like a culture shock moving from Memphis to
Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah. But yeah, I always told people up until like 3rd or 4th grade that I was born in Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee.
Yeah.
And my mom caught me in it one time and she was like, what'd you say? And I was like, yeah, I'm from Tennessee. Like, I was born there. And she's like, Johnny, no, you weren't. You were born in Arizona. And I was
You're
like,
from here. This is
and
your
I
home.
literally go, no, I wasn't.
Yeah.
And she's like, she literally had to show me my birth certificate, and then I cried
And you said, meh.
because I literally told people
I'm not cool.
from
I'm a liar.
Tennessee. Yeah. So I always, and then we ended up vacationing in Nashville for a few summers with my cousin and my aunt. And I was always just like, man, I freaking love this place. I really like it.
Oh, me
So
too.
moving there, I was like, okay, cool. Got to live there, and I was like, no.
I would have moved there in a heartbeat, but Alex's family is so grounded here that if
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be the evil person that like
Yeah.
leaves. Oh, I'd be gone though. The moment you guys did, I'd be like, peace.
I think for us, because he was in the military and we moved,
It was normal.
it was pretty easy for us to do it.
Yeah.
But while I was living there, I was like, yeah, this isn't my forever home.
And I didn't want to pressure it either as much as I wanted you guys with me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to pressure it because I was like, they need to experience this. And I never wanted that like resentment from you of you
Yeah.
coming to Spokane or beep, beep, burp. You coming here
Yeah.
and hating it. And then I would always have that guilt of like, she came here for
Yeah.
me and she hated it. And that what if of like, what would Tennessee be like? I never got to
Yeah.
see that. Would I have,
Oh, that's
what
true.
would have my family experience be like? Would I have a different relationship with my brother? Like, what's going
that's
on there?
true.
So I never pushed it and I just waited for the time. And
Yeah. And the thing is, it was either, but if we didn't move to Tennessee, it was either going to be Arizona or Washington.
Mhm.
And then once we moved to Tennessee and we decided that it wasn't our forever home, then we started playing with the idea again. Is it going to be Arizona or Washington? Because I'm from Arizona, my family's there. And then obviously my husband's family's in the Washington area. And yeah, we just ended up deciding on Washington just because we wanted the girls. I grew up around all my cousins. I love you guys, by the way.
Yeah.
That made my childhood. Growing up with my cousins made my childhood.
Same.
I only had brothers growing up. I was the only girl. Somehow I still ended up being the girliest girl.
Yeah.
But I only had brothers, so getting to grow up with my girl cousins, and I was one of the older ones, but like getting to like witness all my little cousins grow up and like having my older girl cousins to look up to, like it just made my childhood. And so I wanted the exact same thing for my girls, where I was like, you guys need to have your cousins around. Like, that's how you make childhood memories. That's what
for
gets
sure.
you through things. Like, I wouldn't be the person I am today without my cousins, and I have so many of them, but I love all of them. Like, it's everything. But yeah, so we were like, the girls need to be around their cousins, and then all of a sudden, like 3 of his siblings at once all just started popping out babies, and I was like,
yeah.
I was
There
like,
it
yeah,
is.
I was like, we gotta go to Washington. I was
Where
like,
mine was like the opposite. I'm a very selfish person. I'm like, it's all about me. What do you mean?
Miranda literally, when we told her, she was like, cool, so you're gonna be my neighbor.
Yeah.
This is what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she was like, cool, so you're gonna buy a house next door to me, and we're like, ha ha ha.
he. And like my experience with that is like, they're like my fucking ride or dies.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the last 2 years I've been like, not struggling, but fucking raw dogging life.
Yeah.
And like I had no one. Not that I didn't have anyone. I had people, but nobody that was like I could call up and they'd be there that second. Like,
Demand on like just
yes,
right there.
like that I needed that person. Like I have people I need, but it's like it's a planned. Like they're far away.
It's also you don't want to feel like you're burdening anyone.
Oh yeah, it was either I have someone and it's like strings attached, or it's I mean I have Beth. Shout out to Beth. She's my girl.
Yes.
Ride or die too. But I had to not make Beth, but like I had to find Beth, and like we established that relationship, and it was a hard 2 years, and it, you know, I was like, how am I gonna do this? And in my eyes, I was like, I don't even think I expressed how hard I was, what I was going through.
No, not until I got here. You were like, Gianni,
I've been struggling, and the thing is, in like my eyes, I'm like sitting there, like I would say like screaming for help in an asshole way, because that's who I am. Is like I'm not gonna be like, please help me. I'm like, fuck you all, like no one's there for me, and the only one that came is like you guys.
Yeah.
Like you guys, not only did you come, but then you like literally moved next door. Like, fucking ride or die.
It was
like,
it was for sure
not a block
fate.
away.
Yeah, no, it was
not
fate.
down the block. Like you moved next door, and I will always feel so grateful for that.
Yeah.
Like, I know it wasn't about me. I think a sliver might have been about me, but I know that like you'll never know what that means to me.
Aww.
That's some vulnerability. There it is. There she is. Yep.
It's gonna come.
If I try really hard.
Me,
but yeah,
easily the tear will just fall.
Yeah, you. Tissues.
No,
me.
I don't know.
So that was my experience with that. Is like,
yeah.
You guys are like, oh, family. Me, I'm like, I have nobody. And then like, Jay and I have always been close. He's literally like my brother.
Yeah.
And like, he will never be like, oh, it's because we gotta be there for family. Like, I gotta be there for her.
Yeah.
It's like, he'll never say that. But like, to me, I'm like, they came here just for me. Like,
You see it.
Out of everyone that I told to like move, because I'm so grounded and I can't leave. Like, you guys were the only ones that were like, say fucking less. You want me to move next door too? And like you did. Like,
well, I mean, granted, Miranda and her husband, they were the biggest help to us because we bought this house sight unseen. I mean, we got to see it through FaceTime.
But you trusted us.
Yeah, but we literally put our trust into you guys. And then not only that, Miranda painted our house, the inside. She painted the inside for us.
Yeah, but can we talk about that?
Why?
Me painting it?
Dude, it's great. Oh, the thought process behind it?
No, well... So they have me go get paint. I get paint. She doesn't even know the color. I'm sitting there painting it, and it's green. And I'm like, and it looks like I'm painting in reverse almost, because it was beige before, and now it's like this like sage green. And I'm like, it feels like I'm painting in reverse. Like I should be covering up the green. And before I did that, they said they're not keeping the carpet, and I said,
oh yeah.
I said, cool. You're not keeping the carpet?
Granted, I guess I should have told her what places we weren't keeping the carpet. Because we did want carpet in the bedrooms.
And the stairs and the living room would have been fine.
Well, we actually didn't want to keep the carpet on the stairs, but then we found out the price
to do the stairs,
and we said, this carpet
not
actually
that bad.
isn't
And then
that
I'm
bad.
looking at the carpet, and I'm like, oh my God, I would have like put tape up. Like I would have tried harder. I would have done something.
That's actually funny.
Oh gosh. And you came here and I was like, oh
no,
gosh.
She did a phenomenal job. She's just hard on herself. But I remember she called me and she said, Diani, I wish you could see, because on FaceTime it didn't translate the way it did in person.
Stressing.
And so she was like, Diani,
I'm
not gonna lie, she's like, this looks really fugly.
Yeah, I was like, I can't see
and
the
I
vision.
was like, what do you mean? And she was like showing me, and then all of the trim of everything was like a brown oak.
Old brown.
Yeah, like
Not
old
even
brown.
This good.
Yeah,
this is good brown.
Yeah, this is like a pretty brown.
Orange brown.
But it's like orange brown. Yeah, like 70s, 80s vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, Diani, I don't see the vision. I'm like, girl, don't worry. We're going to paint the trim white. Like, it's going to be fine. Literally painted like 3 trims, and she was like, oh, damn, I see the vision.
Yeah, I was like, this ain't bad. I was like, you did good. I said, yep.
Not only that, like I said, family. Oh, my God, the family here. We had, shout out to Tori and John. We had John and Tori come, and Tori is her sister. I hope you don't mind being shouted out, guys.
Yeah.
They came and took time out of their lives and schedules, because they both work. and they came and did our floors. They redid our floors. The downstairs had like this Elphaba green carpet, which Elphaba's from Wicked.
Yeah. I ripped it out.
And yeah, Miranda ripped that bitch out.
The only thing I'm good at is destroying. So if you need some renovations, call me up. But the thing is, you have to be very, very clear on what's going out, because I will destroy everything in my path. Like
Yeah,
a Wreck-It
yeah,
Ralph.
she's not gonna give
So when
a
they
crap.
said painted, I said, all right. I'm surprised I didn't take out your kitchen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
if she would have told me that, I would have said, cool. And then I would
yeah,
have
the kitchen would have been gone.
Everything
Everything
been
would have
like,
just
oh.
been like, oh, you really went in.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they did our floors. Me and Miranda ripped out the carpets,
Yeah.
the downstairs
Oh, yeah,
and upstairs.
we did that.
But then John and Tori, they put in freaking work. Miranda actually laid a lot of the floor down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
laid a lot of the floor down here. John
did.
was
Get in
man
the corners. I can lay easy, but once
Yeah.
there's like
corners and
like,
divots. Dude, he
I don't know that
he
stuff.
put his badussi into this floor. He
Yeah.
made those cuts, and yeah, I love them so much. Made our house feel like a home. There was a vision in here. Not everyone saw the vision, but I did, and it came to life.
Yeah, literally. Look
Yeah,
at these
it
are
came to
all
life.
we're at her house.
Yes,
This is her library.
Yes,
'Cause
I
that's
guess
her
that's
hobby.
something I should have put through in there was
I should've
other
told
than
you.
my anxiety is
Yeah.
I have a hobby and it's books.
Yeah.
And there is a plethora of ways to adapt booking as your hobby. Buying, reading, and looking.
Yeah.
I think there's another one, but those are mine.
And I feel like I didn't tell you yet, but I want to do a what's it? Because I don't listen to books. I don't read. I got 3rd grade reading level. It's very hard for me. Maybe I'm dyslexic. Maybe I got a learning disability.
I'm dyslexic.
Well, fuck. Maybe I'm just something's wrong. I don't know.
Audiobooks.
That's what you tell me.
is
And
really
you should
great.
blind react me listening to one of your audios of your smut. Like what it is.
Oh.
Because when I envision it, I'm like, you just listen to that? Like, are you reading it? Like, how does that, like,
Ooh, that's a
what is,
good.
yeah.
That's a good segment.
Yeah, oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. We
Because
should
there's
do
going to
that.
be a lot of book talk on this. And
Yeah, so
I can't, but if you guys can, we'll have
Yeah.
some moms on here that have reached out and they
yeah,
listen to books.
we
so.
want to have so many people. We want to open this up and make it like a community of moms and, just life. We want to know everything. I want to know everything.
I do too. The tea?
I need the tea to be hot and ready to sip.
And I will chat GBT your situation and tell you a unemotional
And I will
response.
get back to you
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, I will have no emotions, and I think I have sympathy. But I feel like I'm such a devil's advocate that I'm like, sometimes I lack sympathy, which I'm trying to work harder on because I'm a mom.
Yeah.
And I you have to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want my boys to grow up and not express emotions.
My
'cause-
mom didn't hug me.
Yeah, because then they're going. We know those men. We know those ones. And
Kyles.
Casey's a Scorpio. You can't be a Scorpio
Oh,
and
ew,
unemotional.
he is a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
dang.
I try really hard with them. Like I hug them and I try really hard to let them express themselves, which is so hard for me because I'm like, I don't know. And Frankie
Hey,
is
but
a
he's
Cancer.
doing it though. He did it the other day. He
did?
expressed, he
He did?
expressed his
And
emotions.
Frankie's a Cancer, so he's so much emotions.
Yeah, Liza's a Cancer too.
So much emotions. And I'm like,
Oh, and Salem.
yeah. And like Casey's not. Like he'll be like, I'm mad. And I'll be like, hell yeah, brother. And then Casey and Frankie, like something will happen to Casey where he'll like get hurt, not be crying, but Frankie will be in tears bawling. And it's so hard for me to be like, why are you crying right
Yeah.
now? Like, why are you crying?
Yeah.
And so I've had to like really just, why are you crying, buddy? Like, what's going on? He's like, I feel bad for Casey.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, you're such a good brother. Like,
that's sweet.
so I'm really working on showing a little bit of empathy. So I will, it's there. It's
Yeah.
there. We're working on it.
I have to put in
We're
a
working-
snippet of my two because, or my
for
two
sure.
oldest.
Oh, yeah.
They were taking a shower and they're girls obviously,
gosh,
and I
yeah.
was like, the faster the better, like hurry up, get your hair washed, get out, whatever. We're not doing that anymore because they had a little tussle, whatever you want to call it.
They were
I guess
sisters.
I guess the way they explained it, or the way Winter explained it, which is the middle child, she said Eliza spit on her, which I'm not gonna lie, we told Winter she was valid in her reaction, but
Ask my sisters. What happened.
Eliza spat on her. Winter punched her in the nose.
Yeah.
Eliza's nose starts bleeding. Eliza, she's crying, whining, freaking out. Her nose is bleeding in the shower. Winter is getting out of the shower. She's dripping wet on the floor, not even standing on the mat, just standing on the floor, just sobbing. Like if she was the one who got hit. And we were like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, why is Winter crying? Why is Eliza's nose bleeding? Like, what's going on? And Winter's like, I punched her in the face. And we were like, whoa. And so we kind of got on Winter. We were like, dude, you don't hit. Like, that's so rude. You can't be punching people. Long story short, like 3 minutes after, she goes, well, Eliza spit on me, so I punched her, and I didn't think her nose was going to bleed. And me and my husband just go, valid. I would probably punch someone, too, if they spat on me. So, but obviously.
I'll get my sisters on here and say,
obviously,
what would happen if you ever spit on me?
We don't condone sibling violence that bad.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't do that. There's not baby fight club in my living room ever.
But she was also valid.
I feel like it's different because I have boys, so I'm like, I don't let I try not to do the hip out because that's like,
you guys shouldn't.
Because that's like a whole new shift in like parenting now.
Yeah.
Because I was raised like.
No, we chase each other around with knives.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. And then if my sisters hit me, it's like the high pitched scream. You know those videos of like the little sibling throwing something and then instantly regretting it because the older sibling's like, oh. Their childhood, poor things.
Yeah, no, that's literally our childhood. We had cousins chasing us with like knives and screwdrivers.
We'll be fine here,
but yeah, definitely
gotta change a little generational.
Yeah,
things.
just change a little bit. Just
and
a little bit.
School's different now. Like, you can't. I don't know what would happen if I teach them hit back and then they hit back. I mean, granted, I mean, violence is the last resort. But they're not. I'm never gonna be.
Yeah, my kids are
like if it's valid and they're in the principal's room and they're like. Hey.
I'm sorry, but if a kid pushes my kid 100% can put their hands on your kid.
Yeah, like it's fair square is what.
Yeah, my kid is
square.
My kid is not. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And my husband he's pretty tough with them. Like he wrestles with them. Like he's like, don't take no shit. Like you guys need to stand up for yourselves. Be tough girls. And I'm over here like, let's go get our nails done.
Yeah.
Don't break your nails.
And then they come to my house. They get.
Yeah.
They get Auntie Miranda, and I'm like...
They get monster trucks at your house.
Yeah. They're like, can the boys leave? Like, I want to be here, but I just don't want those.
Oh, yeah. They go to Auntie Miranda's house,
here.
And they go, Auntie Miranda, can we just have girl time? Yeah. Knowing she has 2 sons and a husband.
Eliza, when's our girl night?
Yeah.
Looks at them.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. When's our girls' night?
Yeah. Looks at them like peasants. And I'm like, finally, someone has my back.
You said yes.
Because mine's a whole house of boys. Even our dog is a boy, and sometimes he has my back. The dog.
Yeah.
Everyone else, not at all. Like, not at all. They're like, I'm on Dad's side. Except today, I asked Frankie. I was hugging Alex, and I was like, Frankie, who's Dad's best friend? And he said, you. And I said, who's my best friend? And he said, him. I said, who's your best friend, Frankie? He said, Casey. I said, bro, like... Come here right now.
Oh,
like,
that's so sweet.
So much emotions. And I was like, Casey, who's your best friend? Just you. I'm like, okay.
Just you.
Just you. No one else. Don't ask no more questions. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, Casey.
Can I have my cookie?
Yeah, literally. Do I get a tweet now?
Can I get my cookie?
But yeah, so this was just kind of our first episode of an introduction of our lifestyles. Yeah. She, I would say, is like a type C mom, and I'm a type A. So we, again, run very different households, and she's a mom of girls and I'm a mom of boys.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're way more free spirited than me. Like you say, like you're like, oh, I have anxiety and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then like you're so like loosey goosey. Like you're so relaxed. When you come to my house, I'm like high strung and I'm like, is the bed made? Are the toys picked up? Like you're just so much more relaxed.
It's definitely it's a pick your battle type of thing. I try to have structure with a lot of things for my children and myself, just because it also helps with my anxiety, like structure. But yeah, with because I would girls,
never know. I'd never know until like the scenarios we had though. Yeah. Like I'd never know you battle that until like our recent like experiences. Yeah. But because you're just so like free. You're just like so like woo. And I'm like, I can't even go to bed and like the whole house isn't clean. I
Yeah.
clean baseboards. Who cleans the baseboards?
I actually
Maybe
need
I'm
to.
OCD. Maybe it's something.
You could have.
Maybe I have some sort of mental.
You're undiagnosed or ACD.
ACD. I'm undiagnosed ACD.
Irre.
Middle guitar. That looks bad.
OCD. And I'm an undiagnosed. I have agoraphobia. I literally do,
Yeah.
and not ashamed. I love to be home. I don't like to be out. If you're gonna take me out, take me to Target.
Yeah. Or
That's
Crunch Cookies, because that's where we went to
yeah,
last night.
or Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, literally Barnes and
Those
Noble.
are the 3 places I want to be.
Cookies,
Cookies,
Target,
bookstore.
Me? I don't even know. I don't know where I'd be.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are literally like the 3 places I
Like if something was
Care
to my
to
head
go.
and it said pick right now, I'd say,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh fuck. Do I need to get
No.
a hobby? This is my hobby.
Hello.
Here we are.
Hello, I am the hobby.
Hello. I guess I'll be like, take me to Diani.
Yeah. Where's the mic?
Yeah. Take me to D right now.
I need my mic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
Maybe it's a Capricorn in me.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about zodiacs.
All I know is I'm an Aquarius. Don't ask me anything else. Don't ask me about my sun, my moon, or my sun, moon, rising. Whatever the heck it's called.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do a segment on learning
Mom
about
out there? A
zodiac
mom out there?
signs.
Let's do some sort of
Yeah.
zodiac stuff. Because
Yeah.
the only thing I know about is like the zodiac killer. So when I think of zodiacs, I think of a killer, and then I start thinking of like crime, and then I start thinking of like TV documentaries that are on
Yeah.
Netflix where there's like murders.
Also, another one of my hobbies.
Murdering?
I love modeling.
You like to kill people in your backyard?
I like to model. No. Pause. No, I don't. I like to watch true crime documentaries, guys. Let's just put it out there like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, guys, thank you
My
for
sock has been like this
tuning
this whole
in.
time. Gross.
to our
I'm a
first
mom.
episode.
I'm just trying.
Her socks are on backwards. So what?
Yeah, my kids, at least they're matching.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks.
Yeah.
Tune in next week with
Yeah,
the
we have a special guest. We already got
Yes.
one. We have lots of DMs that people message us wanting to be out there. So we're going to start a schedule and start getting those organized to have our special guests on here. And I
It'll
mean,
be so exciting.
I'm really excited for that. So those people that did reach out, I'll shoot back to you of a time and kind of what the structure will look like, because I feel like I know a lot of them and I don't want to talk about things they're not comfortable with, or
Yeah.
I want them to really have the show and just the dialogue, so that way I would never do that, but I just want to know what is a comfy.
Yeah, comfy ground level.
Yeah.
What everyone is open
Yeah.
to talking about.
And all the reposts and likes and the views, we appreciate you guys so
Oh my
much.
God.
We're really
Thank
excited.
you, everyone
so-
that is actually
So-
supporting what we're doing.
I know. So follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
Keep tuned. Every Monday we will be dropping episodes, full episodes on our YouTube channel.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
subscribe. DM us again if you want to be on it, and
Yes.
we will be back next Monday.
Bring
Love
your
you guys.
laundry.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Do those dishes if you want to. Mwah. Watch it not film any of it. My phone died.